Emma sat alone on her bed. The other girls laughed outside her window. They always did. "Look at her big nose," they said, "and those freckles everywhere." Emma touched her face. She knew every spot, every mark they hated. Her fingers traced the bridge of her nose, the one her mother called too wide. Her mother stood in the doorway. Cold eyes, always so cold. "No man will want you," she said. "Each word is like ice. You're plain, Emma, too plain for marriage." Emma's sisters were different. Pretty sisters. Sarah had smooth skin like cream. Anna had a small, perfect nose. Their smiles made boys stop and stare. At dinner, they ignored her. She ate in the corner, alone, as always. The silence felt heavy, crushing. The spring dance was coming soon. All the girls had partners, all but Emma. She watched from her window each evening. The boys never looked up. Not once, not ever. Her mother had plans, though. Terrible plans. "The Duke needs a wife," she said one morning. Her voice was sharp, cutting, for his difficult son. Emma's heart stopped. Duke Marcus had a son. Prince William. "They say he's different," her mother continued, "scarred from battle, damaged. No woman wants him." Her sisters giggled behind their hands. "Perfect for Emma then," Sarah whispered. The words hit like stones. They always did, each one finding its mark. "You leave tomorrow," her mother said. Final, done. It's all arranged. Emma couldn't breathe. Tomorrow? To marry a complete stranger? "But I don't know him," she whispered. Her voice was barely there. "You have no choice," her mother snapped. "Be grateful, Emma. It's more than you deserve." That night, Emma cried into her pillow. She packed her few things slowly. Her books, her sewing kit, the dried herbs grandmother had taught her about. Her father found her packing. He looked sad, but he said nothing. Just stood there. "Please, father," she begged. "Don't make me go." He shook his head. Defeated. "Your mother has decided, child." Emma knew then. She was truly alone. Completely alone. The next morning came too fast. Much too fast. The carriage waited outside, black and grand and frightening, like a funeral wagon. Her family didn't say goodbye. They went inside their house. All of them. Even her father turned away. Emma climbed in alone. The driver didn't speak, didn't even look at her. As they rolled away, she looked back. Just once. Only once. No one watched from the windows. No one waved. The village grew smaller, then disappeared completely. Emma was leaving everything. Her cruel home, her cold family, her entire life. But what waited ahead? What kind of man was this Prince William? They said he was scarred, damaged, unwanted, just like her. Maybe that's why this happened. Two unwanted people thrown together like broken things. The carriage rolled on, hour after long hour. Emma watched the world change outside. New hills, dark forests, places she'd never seen. She thought about running, but where would she go? Who would take her? No one wanted her, no one ever had. At least this prince, he had to take her. It was arranged, legal, binding. The sun began to set. Orange and red in the sky. The carriage slowed. "We're here, miss," the driver said. His first words all day. Emma saw the castle through the window. Huge stone walls reaching high into the sky. Dark towers against the sunset. Her new prison, she thought. Her cage. Guards opened the heavy gates. They stared at her carriage, at her. Emma looked down quickly. She knew that look too well. Disappointment was written on every face. The carriage stopped with a jolt. A servant waited on the steps, an older man with kind eyes. That was new. Kind eyes. "Lady Emma?" he asked gently. She nodded, too scared to speak properly. "Welcome to your new home," he said. His voice was warm. "The prince waits inside for you." Emma's legs shook as she stepped down. This was it. This was really it. Her new life. With a man who didn't want her. Just like everyone else. She walked toward the castle. Each step felt so heavy. Like walking through mud. The great doors opened slowly. And there, someone waited in the shadows. Prince William stood back from the light, half hidden, watching her carefully. Emma couldn't see his face clearly, not yet. But his voice was soft when he spoke. "Lady Emma," he said, deep but gentle. Nothing harsh about it. Not what she expected. Not at all. "Your Highness," she managed, a small awkward curtsy. "Please, just William," he said quietly. "I don't like titles much." He stepped forward, then, into the candlelight. Emma saw the scar. It ran down his left cheek. Red and raised, but his eyes were kind, blue like a summer sky, like her grandmother's favorite flowers. "You're tired from your journey," he said simply. "Long day of travel." She nodded, still nervous, still scared. "I'll show you to your room," he offered. "If that's all right with you?" He asked permission. That was different. Strange. No one asked her permission for anything. They walked through long hallways together. Paintings covered the walls. Beautiful paintings of landscapes and flowers. "My mother loved art," he said softly. "Before she died." Emma wanted to say something, anything. But what were the right words? "I'm sorry for your loss," she finally managed. He smiled then, just a little, but real. "Thank you for saying that." Her room was more beautiful than anything she'd ever seen. Big windows, soft bed with clean white sheets, fresh flowers on the table. "It's too much," she said. Overwhelmed. "Nothing is too much for my wife," he said gently. "Or will be my wife." The word made her stomach twist. Wife. Such a big word. Such a scary word. "The wedding is planned for next week," he continued. "If you agree to it." "If I agree," Emma was confused. "Don't I have to?" "I won't force you into anything," he said firmly. "Never, Emma. That's a promise." She stared at him. He meant it. She could see he meant every word. "Why did you agree to this marriage?" she asked. Bold suddenly. William touched his scar unconsciously. "My father thinks I'm broken, that no woman would choose me willingly. So he arranged this," Emma said. Understanding. "Yes, but Emma," he looked directly at her. Really looked. "I said yes for my own reasons." "What reasons?" "I heard things about you," he said carefully. "People in your village, they talked." Emma's heart sank. Here it comes. He knew she was the ugly one. "They said you were different from other girls," he continued. "Smart, kind to animals, good with healing herbs." "Wait. What?" "That's what they said." "Your father trades here sometimes," William explained. "He talks about you often." Her father? He talked about her, to people. "He's very proud of you," William said softly. "Very proud indeed." Emma felt tears coming. Her father, proud of her. I need someone real in my life, Emma, William said. Not pretty and empty, real, true, honest. He thought she was real. Not ugly. Real. I have secrets, he warned her. Things about me that might frighten you. Everyone has secrets, she replied. Her voice is stronger now. He smiled again. Bigger this time, it changed his whole face. Rest tonight, he said, moving toward the door. Tomorrow, I'll show you the grounds, if you'd like. He turned to leave, then stopped. Looked back. Emma, you're safe here, always safe. That's another promise. The door closed softly. Emma sat on the soft bed. Safe. He said safe. When was the last time she felt safe? Ever. She touched the silk blanket. Real silk, smooth under her fingers. Outside her window, birds sang evening songs. The sun set slowly behind the trees. This Prince William, he was different from what she expected. Not cruel, not cold, just like her. Maybe two sad people could help each other heal. She unpacked her few things carefully, put her books on the wooden shelf. Her herbs are in the drawer. A soft knock came. Gentle. Dinner, my lady, a young maid said. The prince waits for you. Emma fixed her hair as best she could, then went to meet her future, whatever that might be. William waited in a small dining room, just two places set, candles burning softly. Just us tonight, he said. Is that comfortable for you? Emma nodded. It was perfect, actually. They ate quietly together, but not uncomfortably quiet. Peaceful quiet. The food was simple but good. Tell me about your herbs, he said suddenly, and Emma did. She told him everything. He listened, really listened, like her words mattered. No one had ever done that before. The next morning came gently. Birds singing outside, soft sunlight through clean windows. Emma woke up confused for a moment, then remembered. The castle. William. Her new life is starting. A soft knock interrupted her thoughts. Breakfast, my lady? She dressed quickly in her simple dress. Nothing fancy, nothing special. William waited in the garden, morning sun on his face. The scar looked different in daylight, less harsh, almost noble. Good morning, Emma, he said. That shy smile again. Good morning, William. She felt shy too. I thought we could walk together, he suggested carefully. See the castle grounds? Emma nodded. Fresh air would help her think. They walked slowly, side by side, not touching, but close enough. The gardens were beautiful, really beautiful. This was Mother's special garden, he said. She planted everything herself. Roses climbed the stone walls, red ones, pink ones, white ones, like snow. It's absolutely beautiful, Emma said, and she meant every word. She would have liked you very much, William said quietly. Emma doubted that, but she stayed quiet. Let him have his memories. They reached a small pond. Ducks swam lazily in circles, peaceful, calm. I come here to think, he said. When things get difficult. A wooden bench sat nearby. They both sat down, still keeping space between them. Emma, can I ask you something? His voice was careful, gentle. Yes. Why did your family send you away, really? The truth hurt to say, but she told it anyway. I am not pretty like my sisters. They were ashamed of me. William turned to study her face. Really study it, long and careful. I see freckles, he said finally, like little stars. Emma touched her cheeks. Stars. No one ever said stars. And your nose, it's strong, noble, like a queen's nose. No one had ever said anything like that. You are making fun of me. No, he looked genuinely hurt. Never, Emma. I would never do that. She believed him. His eyes were too honest for lies. What about your scar? She asked. Feeling brave, suddenly, he touched it gently. Battle wound. 3 years ago now. Were you protecting someone? My younger brother from bandits on the road. A hero. He was actually a hero. Does it still hurt? She asked softly. Not anymore. But people stare. They always stare. I know that feeling very well, Emma said. They sat quietly then, understanding each other without words. Emma, this marriage of ours, he started carefully. We can be friends first, if you want. Friends. That sounded wonderful, actually. I'd like that very much, she said. He smiled. A real smile this time. It completely changed his face. Come then, let me show you the library. The library was absolutely massive. Books everywhere she looked, floor to ceiling. Thousands of them. Emma gasped out loud. So many books. You enjoy reading? He looked hopeful. I love it. But we had so few at home. These are all yours now, he said simply. Every single one. Emma wanted to cry. Happy tears this time. And this. He led her deeper into the castle. My mother's herb room. Shelves lined the walls. Dried plants hung from the ceiling. Bottles of oils and powders. Everything is organized perfectly. She was a healer? Emma asked, amazed. The very best. Village people came to her for everything. I know some healing, Emma said carefully. My grandmother taught me before she died. Would you continue her work? William asked, hopefully. The people really need help. Help people? Her? Actually help them? But I'm not properly trained. The castle healer will teach you everything, he said. If you want to learn. She did want to learn. So very much. Yes, please, yes. William's smile grew even bigger. That's wonderful news. They spent the whole morning there, looking at herbs together. Emma knew many of them already. Some were completely new. You really know these plants, William said. Obviously impressed. Plants don't judge people, Emma said simply. They just grow. Is that why you like them so much? She nodded. He understood perfectly. Lunch came too quickly. Time had flown by like birds. They ate in the garden again. Fresh bread, good cheese, sweet fruit. Emma? William seemed nervous about something. About our wedding. Her stomach tightened again. We should discuss what you want, he continued. What would make you happy? He was asking her, what did she want? Small ceremony, she said quickly. Please, very small. Good, I prefer small weddings too. Relief washed over her like cool water. Just us, the priest, and 2 witnesses, he said. Simple and quiet. That sounds perfect. They planned together quietly. No fancy dress needed. No big feast. No crowds of strangers staring. Emma, his voice got softer. More serious. After we marry, she knew what he meant. The wedding night. What husbands expected. We wait, he said quickly, until you're ready. If you're ever ready. Emma stared at him. He would really wait. You're very different from other men, she said. So are you different from other women, he replied. That's exactly why this might actually work. Maybe it would work. Maybe 2 different people could make something beautiful together. Something real. Something true. The wedding came quietly, just as they planned it. Emma wore her best dress. simple blue cotton, clean and pressed. William waited at the small altar, nervous but smiling when he saw her. The priest spoke ancient words softly, promises made before God. "I do," William said. Clear and sure and strong. "I do," Emma whispered, still amazed this was really happening. They were married, just like that. Husband and wife. No family watched from the pews. No one cheered loudly. But somehow, it felt exactly right. After the ceremony, they had dinner. Just the two of them. Quiet and peaceful. "You're my wife now," William said, wonder in his voice. "You're my husband," Emma replied. Strange words, but not frightening anymore. They went to separate rooms that night, as he had promised.
Emma lay awake thinking. Married. She was actually married to a kind man who kept his promises.
The next days fell into a gentle rhythm. Breakfast in the garden, every morning. Always together now. Then William worked on Duke business, land problems, village concerns. Emma went to the herb room, learning from old Mary, growing stronger. "You have good hands," Mary said approvingly. Gentle healing touch. Emma mixed remedies carefully, studied old recipes, practiced new techniques. "The prince watches you sometimes," Mary mentioned one day. "What do you mean?" "From his window up there, when you work in the garden." Emma looked up. William stood at his window. He waved down at her. She waved back. Warmth spread through her chest. Lunch they always took together. Always. "How was your morning?" he'd ask every day. She'd tell him everything. Every detail. He never looked bored. Ever. "And how was yours?" she'd ask back. He'd share his struggles too. The difficult people. The hard decisions. "You're very patient with everyone," Emma observed once. "I learnt that from Mother," he replied. Anger never solves anything real. After lunch, Emma would read, or walk the castle grounds. William joined her when his work allowed, which was often. They talked about everything, books they'd read, dreams they had, fears that kept them awake. "I was so lonely before," he admitted one afternoon. "So very lonely." "Me too." "The loneliest person alive." "But not anymore," he asked hopefully. "Not anymore at all." They smiled at each other. Shy but genuine. Real connection growing. Evenings brought new routines too. Sometimes Emma cooked simple meals. She was learning slowly. "This tastes wonderful," William always said, even when it really didn't. He never criticized anything. Never made her feel small or stupid. Sometimes he cooked instead. Simple things he knew. "Mother taught me basic cooking," he explained. "Said all princes should know how." They'd eat by firelight, talking softly about their day. "Tell me about the stars," Emma asked one clear night. William knew every constellation. Every ancient story is behind them. His voice was soothing, like warm honey on bread. Emma could have listened to him forever. One evening, a village woman came running, desperate, scared. "Please, my lady. My child has a terrible fever. My lady." They were calling her that now. Emma felt scared. But William nodded encouragingly. "You can do this, Emma," he said quietly. She mixed the herbs carefully, just as Mary had taught her. The child drank the bitter medicine slowly, trusting. An hour passed. Then, his fever broke completely. "Thank you so much," the mother cried. "Thank you, dear lady." Emma felt something completely new. Purpose. Real purpose. William squeezed her shoulder gently. "Very well done." She glowed under his honest praise. More villagers came after that, asking specifically for her help. Emma helped every single one, rich and poor alike. They're calling you the healing lady, William told her proudly. Really? They said that? Really? They love you already, Emma. Love from complete strangers. How absolutely strange. But wonderful. Very wonderful indeed. William started joining her healing work, holding supplies, comforting scared patients. They worked beautifully together, like a real team. We make perfect sense together, he said one quiet evening. They were having tea. Late night. Peaceful. We do make sense. You heal people's bodies. I protect them from harm. We both serve. Emma hadn't thought about it that way. But yes, they did make sense. 3 weeks passed, exactly like this. Comfortable. Easy. Natural. Emma forgot to feel ugly. William forgot about his scar. They were just themselves. Together. One morning, Emma woke early, went to walk in the garden. William was already there, picking wildflowers carefully. Oh. He looked embarrassed, caught. These are for you. He held out wild roses, pink and sweet-smelling. For me, no one had ever given her flowers, not once. I thought you might like them. She did like them, so much so her eyes filled with tears. Thank you so much. Her voice cracked with emotion. William stepped closer, concerned. Emma, are you crying? Happy tears, she explained quickly. Oh, good, that's very good then. He was so close now. She could smell his soap, see the blue in his eyes. Emma? His voice sounded different, deeper somehow. Yes? I'm very glad you came here. Me too, William. And she was. Despite everything that brought her here, she was truly glad. This life, this kind man, this is the real purpose. It was so much more than she'd ever dreamed possible, more than the ugly girl from the village ever thought she deserved. Why not? Summer came with golden warmth. Emma bloomed right along with it. Her herb garden grew wild and full, more beautiful each day. You have truly magic hands, old Mary said, pride in her voice. Emma worked harder now, learned faster, grew more confident daily. She could cure fevers easily, stop dangerous infections, ease terrible pain. The village people noticed her growing skill. They all noticed, Lady Emma saved my son's life. She healed my mother's bad cough. She's like an angel sent to us. An angel. They called her an angel. The girl they used to call ugly. William watched her confidence grow stronger. He smiled more each day. You're completely different now, he observed one evening. Different? How exactly? You stand much taller, smile so much easier. She did feel different inside. Stronger somehow, more sure. It's the healing work, she said. Having real purpose. No, Emma. It's you, he corrected gently. You were always this strong inside. Emma started teaching other people too. Young village girls came asking, "Can you show us how?" they asked. Eager, bright faces. She taught them simple herbs, easy cures for common problems. They listened so carefully, respected her knowledge completely. "You're a wonderful teacher," one girl said shyly. Emma remembered her sisters clearly, how they used to laugh at everything she did. These girls never laughed. They admired her instead. William started asking her advice regularly about everything important. "What do you think about this?" became his favorite question. About land disputes, about trade deals, about helping people. Her opinion actually mattered. To him, to everyone. "You see things very clearly," he explained. "No noble nonsense, just truth." She helped him solve difficult problems, found simple solutions that worked. The Duke visited one day. William's father, grand and stern-looking. "So this is Emma?" He looked her over carefully. Emma waited for the judgment, the inevitable disappointment. "She's completely transformed this place," William said, voice firm and proud. "How so exactly?" "The village people are healthier, happier, all because of her work." The Duke watched Emma work with patience, saw the people's genuine love. "Very impressive indeed," he finally said. Just one word. But Emma treasured it like gold. She learned to ride horses too. William taught her patiently. "Every proper lady should ride," he said. The horse was gentle. Sweet brown mare with kind eyes. "She likes you very much," William noted approvingly. Animals always had liked Emma. They didn't care about pretty faces. Emma rode every single morning, wind in her hair. Free. Completely free. William joined her when his duties allowed. They'd race sometimes playfully. Emma usually won these races. He didn't mind at all. "You're absolutely fearless," he'd laugh. She was fearless. On horseback, at least. The castle staff loved her now. Really, truly loved her. She knew all their names, their families, their personal troubles. "Lady Emma remembered my birthday. She helped when my child was sick. She's nothing like what we expected." Emma heard these whispers around the castle. Good whispers now. She started changing small things, making improvements everywhere. Better meals for servants. Extra rest days. Fair treatment for all. "Thank you so much, my lady," they said gratefully. William supported every change she made. Every single one. "You're making this whole place better," he said. "We're making it better," she corrected him. He loved when she said "we" like that. One day, very important guests arrived. Noble ladies from court. Emma's stomach twisted with familiar fear. They'd see her plainness clearly, but she stood tall anyway. Served her special herbal tea. "This is absolutely delicious," they exclaimed. "What's in it?" She explained her herbs confidently, her careful methods. They listened with genuine interest. Actually listened. "You simply must teach us these recipes. Such valuable knowledge you have. Duke William is very lucky indeed." Lucky? He was lucky to have her. Plain freckled her. The thought felt strange, but wonderfully good. That night, William found her reading quietly. "You impressed them completely," he said. "I was just being myself." Exactly. That's what impressed them most. Emma was learning something very important. Being herself was enough, more than enough actually. Her freckles hadn't disappeared. Her nose hadn't changed at all. But somehow, she felt beautiful now, not on the outside. Deep inside, where it really mattered. "Emma?" William sat beside her, very close. "Yes, I need to tell you something important." Her heart raced suddenly. "What is it?" "These past months, watching you grow and change." He paused, choosing his words carefully. "You're the strongest person I've ever known." Strong, not pretty. Strong. It was so much better, so much more meaningful. "Thank you for saying that," she whispered. "No, thank you, Emma, for showing me something." "What did I show you?" "That real beauty isn't what I always thought it was." They sat quietly together, understanding flowing between them like water. Emma was changing, growing, becoming her true self. And William, he was changing too. They were growing together, toward each other, like plants reaching toward sunlight, natural, right, meant to be exactly this way. Autumn painted the world in gold and red. Emma and William grew even closer. They walked together, every evening now, always side by side. "Tell me about your childhood," Emma asked one quiet night. William's face grew dark, sad. It was very lonely. Why was it lonely? Father wanted warriors for sons. I preferred reading books. Emma understood completely, being different, being wrong somehow. Books are much better than swords, she said firmly. He smiled at that. Mother used to say that too. They talked about his mother then, the woman who would have been Emma's friend. She was very much like you, he said softly, kind, healing, good. I wish I could have met her. She would have loved you completely. His voice was absolutely certain. They stopped walking, faced each other in the moonlight. Emma, can I tell you something difficult? She nodded, heart beating faster. This scar, it changed everything about me. How did it change you? People saw a monster, not William anymore. Emma reached out, touched his arm gently. I see William. Only William. His eyes filled with tears. I know you do. You always have. Because I understand, she said. Being judged, being wrong. You were never wrong, Emma. Never even once. They stood so close now, so very close. Neither were you, she whispered. Something shifted between them, changed. The air felt different. William's hand found hers. Gentle, careful, asking permission. Is this all right? He asked softly. Yes, more than all right. They held hands, walking back to the castle, silent but deeply connected. That night, Emma couldn't sleep at all. Her hand still tingled from his touch. The next days brought more small touches, gentle ones. His hand on her back, guiding her carefully, her fingers on his arm, offering comfort. They started sitting closer together, at meals, by the fire. Would you read to me? William asked one evening. Emma read her favorite story, about courage and kindness winning. Your voice is so soothing, he said. Like beautiful music. She blushed deeply. You really think so? Really and truly. They shared deeper stories then, more personal ones. My mother hit me once, Emma admitted quietly, for being too ugly. William's jaw clenched tight. That was incredibly cruel. I believed her words, for so many years. And now, do you still believe them? Now, I'm starting not to. Good. Because she was completely wrong about you. His certainty helped heal something deep inside. Your turn, she said bravely. Share something difficult. William hesitated, then spoke quietly. I was terrified. Of marriage. Why were you afraid? What if she saw this scar and ran away? But I didn't run away. No, you didn't. Pure wonder filled his voice. They talked until sunrise about everything important. Fears, dreams, secret hopes buried deep. I wanted children someday, Emma confessed, but I thought, who would want mine? I would want them. The words came naturally, simply. Emma stared at him. He meant every word. Our children would be absolutely wonderful, he continued. Smart, kind, strong like you. Our children. The thought warmed her completely. Head to toe, one rainy day, Emma got completely soaked, helping a sick village child. She came home shivering, freezing cold. William wrapped her in warm blankets immediately. Made hot tea. You'll catch your death. He worried. It was worth it. The child is much better. He looked at her then, long and deep, and wondering. What is it? She asked. You're absolutely incredible, Emma. The word hung in the air. Powerful. True. I'm just me. Exactly right. His hand touched her cheek softly. Emma leaned into his warm palm. Safe. Completely safe. Emma? His voice was rough with emotion. Yes, I'm falling in love with you. The words stopped time completely. Everything stopped. William, you don't have to say anything back. I just needed you to know. Emma's eyes filled with happy tears. I'm falling in love too, she whispered. Already fell. His smile was like sunrise, pure golden light. Really? You mean it? Really and truly. He leaned closer then, slow, giving her time to say no. Their foreheads touched, breathing the same air. Can I kiss you? He asked gently. Please do. Their first kiss was soft, gentle, absolutely perfect. Emma had dreamed about kissing someone, but this was so much better, because it was William. When they pulled apart, both were smiling. Was that all right? He asked, still careful with her. Much more than all right. They kissed again, longer this time, deeper. Emma felt beautiful, truly beautiful for the first time. Not her face. Her soul felt beautiful. William saw her soul clearly, loved it completely, and she saw his soul too. Scarred but beautiful, they fit together perfectly. Two broken pieces, making something whole. Something absolutely perfect. That night, Emma sat closer at dinner. Much closer. William held her hand, right on the table for everyone to see. The servants smiled knowingly. They all saw it clearly. Love. Real love. Growing stronger every day. Between their prince and his healing lady. Breed. Winter came harsh and bitter cold. But inside the castle was warm. Emma and William were truly happy, so completely happy. Then a letter arrived. Official seal. Bad news. Emma's mother was coming to visit, with her sisters. When will they arrive? Emma's voice shook with fear. Tomorrow morning, William read carefully. With your sisters. Emma sat down heavily, legs suddenly weak. I can send them away, William offered immediately. No, I should face them properly. But she was terrified. Absolutely terrified. William held her close. I'll be right there. Always beside you. They arrived at noon exactly. Grand carriage. Fancy new dresses. Emma's mother looked exactly the same. Cold. Judging everything. Emma. Just one word. Already disappointed. Her sisters whispered together, giggled meanly. Just like always. Mother. Sisters. Emma stood as tall as possible, tried to. They looked around the castle slowly, evaluating everything they saw. Bigger than we expected, her mother said. Surprised. Come inside. Let's have tea, Emma managed. They sat in the good parlor. Awkward silence filled the air. You look exactly the same, her mother said coldly. Still plain. The words still hurt. Even after everything. William's hand found Emma's, under the table, hidden. She looks absolutely beautiful, he said. Voice firm and strong. Her mother actually laughed. Don't pretend with us. I never pretend about anything. His voice got harder. Emma's sisters stared openly at his scar. Rude. Is it true? Clara asked boldly, about your damaged face. Clara, Emma snapped. Protective suddenly. William touched his scar calmly. Yes, it's completely true. How absolutely awful, her mother said. Two imperfect people together. Emma felt William tense beside her, getting angry. We should tour the castle grounds, Emma said quickly. They walked through the gardens together. Emma's mother criticized everything she saw. These roses are too small. That path needs proper fixing. This fountain is terribly old. Emma stayed quiet. What could she possibly say? Then village people appeared, coming for Emma's help. Lady Emma, please help us. My child has a fever. Emma forgot her family completely. Focused on helping the sick child, she mixed herbs carefully. She gave clear instructions. You'll be perfectly fine, she told the child. Voice gentle and sure. Thank you, dear lady. You're truly an angel to us. Emma's mother watched in complete shock. They actually respect you. Lady Emma heals everyone, the woman explained. We all love her dearly. More villagers came then, greeting Emma warmly. Our wonderful lady, blessed Emma, how are you today? Emma's sisters looked completely confused. Their ugly sister actually loved. At dinner, William made a special announcement. Emma runs our healing house now. Helps hundreds of people. Hundreds of people? Her mother asked. Shocked. She's truly gifted, William said proudly. The best healer we've ever had. But she's nothing special at all, her mother insisted. William stood up then, really angry now. She's everything special. Everything good in this world. Emma touched his arm, trying to calm him. It's all right, she whispered. No, it's absolutely not all right. He faced her mother directly. You hurt her. For years, I only told the truth. She's ugly. You're wrong. So completely wrong about her. The dining room went completely quiet. Tense. There's something else you should know, William said. Something important. Emma looked at him, confused. My father, the Duke, he's very sick. What? This was completely news to her. Dying, actually, William continued, has been for months now. Emma's heart dropped. William, why didn't you tell me? He asked me not to tell anyone. But now, he turned to face Emma's family. When he dies, I become the new Duke. Everyone understood immediately. Emma would become Duchess, William said clearly. Emma will be Duchess. Emma's mother went completely pale. Her sisters gasped loudly. But there's more. William pulled out an official letter. This came yesterday, from the king himself. The king. Emma felt completely lost. William read it aloud slowly. For extraordinary service to the people, for healing hundreds of lives, Lady Emma is granted. He paused, smiled at her lovingly. Royal healer title, and lands, in her own name. Emma couldn't breathe at all. Royal healer? Her own lands? She doesn't need me at all, William said slowly. She has her own title, her own wealth. Her family sat completely frozen, totally shocked. The ugly one, William said very slowly, is now above you. All of you. Emma's mother tried to speak, couldn't find words. You threw her away like garbage, William continued. Your loss, my incredible gain. He sat back down, took Emma's hand firmly. I think you should leave tomorrow morning, he said. Early. That night, Emma found William alone in his study. Your father is really dying? Yes. I'm sorry I didn't tell you sooner. Why did you tell them tonight? Because they needed to know what you've truly become. But the royal healer title, I didn't really earn that. You earned every bit of it, every single day. Healing people, helping everyone. Emma kissed him deeply, long and sure. We'll face everything together, she said firmly. Together always. He held her so tight. Her family left at dawn, without saying goodbye. Emma watched them go, felt absolutely nothing. They were her past. William was her future, her real future, her chosen family. The Duke's health faded very fast. Winter took its final toll. Emma sat with him every day, easing his pain with herbs. You're so good for William, he said one afternoon. He's incredibly good for me too. I was completely wrong, the Duke admitted quietly. about this marriage arrangement. Wrong how? I thought, two damaged people, hidden away together. Emma waited patiently. Let him speak his mind. But you both became so much stronger, together. We did become stronger. You'll be an excellent Duchess, he said. Better than excellent. Emma held his weak hand. Thank you for saying that. Promise me, take care of my son. Always and forever. He died that very night. Peaceful. William right beside him. The funeral was enormous. Everyone in the kingdom came. Emma stood with William, supporting him completely. People watched her carefully. The new Duchess. She wore a simple black dress, no jewels, no pretense at all. Our perfect Duchess, they whispered. She's absolutely perfect for us. After the burial, new problems started immediately. Lord Thomas arrived. The Duke's jealous brother. William cannot rule, he announced loudly. He's scarred, weak. The entire court gathered, listening carefully, and his wife, Thomas, looked at Emma with disgust, completely unsuitable. Emma felt the old familiar shame, rising up inside. She's common, ugly, totally unworthy of ruling. William started to speak, but Emma stopped him. She stood up slowly, faced Thomas alone. You're absolutely right, she said. Voice clear and strong. Everyone stared in shock. William looked worried. I am completely common, Emma continued. My face is very plain. She walked forward, straight toward Thomas. But I've healed your people, saved countless lives. The villagers nodded strongly, supporting her. I've made this place better, much stronger. Her voice grew firmer, more sure of itself. You judge my plain face. I judge real actions. She turned to face the crowd. Who would you rather have ruling? Pretty and useless? Or plain and helpful? You voices called loudly. We want you. Thomas sneered meanly. The people don't get to choose. No, but they absolutely matter. Emma faced him again. And William, you dare call him weak? She actually laughed, really laughed. He got that scar saving his brother from 5 dangerous bandits. The crowd murmured approvingly, very impressed. He reads 10 different languages, knows every law perfectly. William watched her, pride glowing in his eyes. He's fair, kind, smart, everything a duke should be. But his damaged face. Thomas started again. His face shows pure courage. Nothing else. Emma stood taller, fuller, more complete somehow. We're not perfect, neither of us. She looked at William, smiled with complete love. But we're perfect for this job, for these people. The crowd erupted loudly, cheering, supporting completely. Duchess Emma, Duke William. Thomas tried more arguments. None of them worked. The royal court arrived to make a final decision. Emma testified about William's wisdom and kindness. William testified about Emma's gifts and strength. The people testified too. Hundreds came forward. She saved my dying child. He protected our village. They're the best rulers we've ever known. The verdict came quickly, completely unanimous. William was officially Duke. Emma was officially Duchess. Thomas left angrily, but totally beaten. That night, Emma and William sat together quietly. You were absolutely magnificent today, he said. I was terrified inside. But you stood strong, for both of us. For us. She loved that word so much. Emma? William pulled her close. Yes? You're not ugly. You never were ugly. I know that now, she said, and meant it completely. She did know. Finally, and truly. Her worth wasn't in her face. It was in her actions, her heart, her choices. And you're not weak, she told him firmly. I know that too. Now, they kissed. Long and sweet and sure. We actually did it, Emma said. We did it together. The ugly girl and the scarred prince. Now Duchess and Duke. But more importantly, they were themselves, fully and proudly. Emma thought about her mother, her mean sisters. They'd called her nothing, worthless, ugly. Now she ruled lands, healed people, had true love, real love. She'd proved them completely wrong. But more importantly, she'd proved herself absolutely right. She was worthy, always had been worthy. It just took William to help her see the truth. Spring returned with grand celebration plans. The entire kingdom would crown them, officially Duke and Duchess, in the grandest ceremony. We need proper new clothes, William said. Nothing too fancy, Emma insisted. You deserve the fanciest things. I deserve to be comfortable. He laughed, kissed her forehead lovingly. They met, the royal seamstress. Old woman, with incredibly kind eyes. My lady needs a coronation dress, William explained. The woman studied Emma. Long and very careful. I see real strength, she said finally. We'll dress that strength. The dress was deep royal blue. Simple but elegant lines. But something about it completely transformed Emma. You look, William stopped. Just stared. What do I look like? Like a true queen. Emma saw herself in the mirror. The mirror showed complete truth. Not ugly, not pretty, just powerful. It suits you perfectly, the seamstress said. Power suits you. The coronation day came bright and clear. Perfect weather. The entire kingdom gathered. Thousands of people came. Emma's family was invited. They chose not to come. Their terrible loss, William said simply. Emma agreed completely. It absolutely was. The ceremony started with trumpets playing. Emma walked forward slowly, head held high. The crowd gasped, but not meanly at all. They saw their Duchess, glowing, confident, strong. The king himself came for the ceremony, ancient but wise. Duke William, he said formally, do you swear to protect these people? I solemnly swear. Duchess Emma, do you swear to heal and help? I solemnly swear. The king smiled warmly. I've heard wonderful things about you, both of you. He looked directly at Emma. Especially you, my dear. Your Majesty. The royal healer who was once called ugly. Now look at you. He gestured at the massive crowd. They love you completely, truly love you. Emma saw all their faces. Joy, respect, deep love. Beauty always fades, the king said wisely. But goodness, that lasts forever. He placed the golden coronets, one on each head. Rise, Duke William, Duchess Emma. They stood together, faced their people. The cheer was absolutely deafening, earth-shaking. Long live Duke William. Long live our Duchess. Long may they reign. Emma felt happy tears coming, overwhelming joy. William took her hand, squeezed tight. We actually did it, he whispered. We did it together. They walked among their people, greeting everyone personally. Children gave them flowers, wild ones, beautiful, for our pretty Duchess. Pretty, they called her pretty now. Thank you so much, she said, meaning every word. An old village woman approached slowly. The healer who first taught her. I knew this would happen, she said. When you first arrived, you knew what? That you'd become this, powerful, loved. How could you know? Your kindness, it made you beautiful from the inside out. Emma hugged her tight, long and grateful. The celebration feast lasted for days. Everyone celebrated together. Emma still healed people during it. Never stopped working. Our Duchess never rests. Always helping others. William watched her with obvious love. "What are you thinking?" she asked one evening. "Just you. You're everything to me." She kissed him boldly, right in public. The crowd cheered even more. One morning, a messenger came with news. "From your sister, my lady." Emma read the short note carefully. "We were wrong about everything. Can you ever forgive us?" Emma thought for a long moment, then wrote back, "I forgive you, but I won't forget." William read her response. Perfect answer. "They're my past now, and I'm your future? My present, my future, my always." Months passed peacefully. Their rule grew stronger every day. Emma opened healing schools everywhere, teaching others. William made fair laws, protected everyone equally. Together they changed everything, made it so much better. The best rulers in history, people said. Emma stood on the castle balcony, watching the sunset. Her reflection was caught in the window glass. Same face, same freckles, same strong nose, but different too. Completely different inside. She stood taller now, smiled easier. Her eyes held confidence. Peace. Deep joy. "Still beautiful," William said behind her. "You have to say that." "No, I choose to say it, because it's absolutely true." He wrapped his arms around her, warm, safe, home. "Do you remember when you first arrived?" he asked. "Scared, alone, certain I was ugly. And now?" Emma turned in his arms, faced him. "Now I know the real truth, which is, beauty isn't about faces at all. What is it about then? Choices, actions, love, given freely." William smiled. "You give so much love. I learned how from you first." They stood together, watching their kingdom. The ugly girl was completely gone, had never really existed. In her place stood Emma, healer, duchess, wife, woman, beautiful in ways that truly mattered, beautiful in ways that lasted forever, beautiful. Period.
Yeah.
5 years had passed. 5 absolutely wonderful years. Emma walked through the garden slowly, hand resting on her growing belly. Life was growing inside her. New life. Perfect life. "Be careful," William called. "Always protective now. We're perfectly fine, both of us." He joined her among the roses, kissed her forehead gently. "Boy or girl?" he asked hopefully. "Doesn't matter at all. They'll be perfect. Like their mother." Emma laughed warmly. "Or like their father." The kingdom had prospered beautifully under their loving rule. No one went hungry. Everyone received care. Emma's healing schools had spread wide. 20 villages now had them. Young girls learned herbs everywhere, became healers themselves. Lady Emma's girls, people called them. Very proudly. William had built libraries too. 5 so far. Knowledge for everyone, he always said. The people loved them more each year. Deeper and stronger. Best rulers we've ever known. Blessed are we. Emma heard these words daily. Treasured everyone. A visitor was announced suddenly. "Your father, my lady." Emma's father. He'd never visited before. He entered the garden slowly. Older now. Much grayer. "Emma." His voice broke completely. "Hello, father." They stood apart. Years of hurt between them. "I should have protected you better," he said. Emma waited. Let him speak his heart. "Your mother was wrong. So completely wrong. I know that now. But I let her hurt you. I'm so sorry." Emma moved closer, saw his genuine tears. "I forgive you," she said simply. He sobbed then, really sobbed. Emma held him. Her father. Forgiveness felt good. "Please stay," she offered. "Meet your grandchild." Grandchild. She showed her growing belly proudly. "Oh, Emma," fresh tears. "Happy ones now." He stayed for the birth. 3 months later. A beautiful girl. Perfect baby girl. "What's her name?" William asked softly. "Rose," Emma said. "For beauty that grows." Little Rose had Emma's nose. William's kind eyes. "She's absolutely beautiful," everyone said. And she was. Truly beautiful. But more than that, she was completely loved. Totally loved. Emma taught her about herbs from the very beginning. William taught her reading. Stories every night. "Our little healer," he'd say proudly. "Or little scholar," Emma would add. Rose grew strong and confident. Never doubted her worth. Why would she? Love surrounded her always. The kingdom celebrated Rose. Their little princess. "She has your kindness," they told Emma. "Your bravery," they told William. Emma's father visited monthly now, doting grandfather. "She's nothing like," he'd stop himself. "Like me when I was young?" Emma would ask. "No, everything is like you. The real you now. The real her." Emma loved that phrase. More children came. 2 strong boys. Another sweet girl. Each is different. Each is absolutely perfect. The castle filled with laughter. Always laughter now. Emma's mother wrote once more, asking for money again. Emma sent it without any anger. "Why help her?" William asked. "She gave me life. That's enough." Her sisters had married poorly, unhappily. Their beauty hadn't brought them real joy. Emma felt sad for them. Not satisfied, just sad. One winter evening, Emma found William reading. Rose on his lap. Boys at his feet. Baby Sarah sleeping in her arms. "Tell us a story," the children begged. "Which story do you want?" "The Ugly Duchess," Rose said excitedly. William laughed. Their favorite tale always. "Once upon a time," he began slowly, "there was a girl. Everyone called her ugly. The children booed loudly. They hated that part. But she wasn't really ugly. Not at all." "What was she really?" Rose asked. She knew the answer. "Brave, smart, kind, beautiful deep inside." Emma listened, smiled with complete contentment. She married a scarred prince, who wasn't really scared, the boys added together. "Right, he was handsome. Inside where it matters." "And then what happened?" Rose prompted. "Together, they ruled with love and kindness." "Is that the end?" Baby Sarah managed to ask. "Never the end," William said firmly. "Love never ends." Emma joined their family circle. Complete. "Mama's not ugly," Rose declared confidently. "How do you know that?" "She glows from inside out." Emma kissed her wise daughter. "She's a brilliant girl." "We all glow," she said, "when we're truly loved." "Do I glow?" Rose asked hopefully. "Brightest of all." They sat together, the whole family, perfect family. The ugly girl from the village had become queen of her world, not through royal crowns, through courage, not through outward beauty, through inner kindness. Her mother had been completely wrong. The village people had been wrong. Emma had been wrong about herself. Beauty wasn't something given. It was something chosen. And Emma had chosen it. Every day, every act, every kindness shown. Until ugly became beautiful. Until beauty became truth. The complete and perfect truth. Forever and always. The end.